Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Wednesday, the 3rd of July, 2024. In today's Millwall news, all the way from Nigeria, allnigeriasoccer.com has an exclusive, and they can exclusively report that Championship outfit Millwall are in advanced talks to sign Reading's London-born Nigerian forward Femi Azeez. Femi is the elder brother of Arsenal's Hell-End Academy product Miguel Azeez, and he's also qualified to represent Spain international level through his mother. Millwall are set to pull off a massive transfer coup with the imminent signing of Femi Azeez, as the multiple football league clubs were in the race for his signature. Predominantly a right winger, the 23-year-old put himself in the shop window after a storybook season that saw him directly participate in 17 goals, 8 goals and 9 assists for the Royals in EFL League One. Bolton Wanderers were pushing to sign Azeez, but is all but confirmed that he will reject a move to the Tough Sheet Community Stadium in favour of a transfer to Millwall. He started his senior career with non-league clubs Northwood and Wealdstone before joining the Royals in September 2019 following a successful trial. Azeez was promoted to Reading's first team on a full-time basis after his brilliant displays for the development squad. In May 2024, so what was that, a few months ago, Reading unilaterally activated a one-year option to his contract, meaning his deal runs out on June 30th, 2025, so 1 year to go. Retired Nigeria international Danny Shitu had 2 different spells at Millwall during his playing days. Okay, that's a weird line to add on to the end of a story. Maybe they're trying to remind people in Nigeria who Millwall are. So yeah, Femi Azeez. So this is coming from a Nigerian website. So you would imagine someone in his family, again, has been speaking to someone and it's got out. And this has been published in Nigerian press. Later in the day, we got this from the Reading Chronicle.co.uk. Reading FC knock back early Millwall advances for forward. So here you go. You get built up, you get knocked down. But we come back again. And they're never going to keep us down, or have it go. So we have the prospects of Millwall being linked to signing an exciting young attacking player, and then later on we are deflated with news that the bid has been rejected. So let's have a read of this, see what's going on. Reading have rejected an approach from Millwall for star forward Femi Azeez, the Reading Chronicle understands. Azeez, who rose through the academy with the club, enjoyed a strong campaign in League One last year, netting 9 goals and grabbing another 9 assists. The club triggered a year extension on the winger's contract to keep him under the deal until summer 2025, but unsurprisingly, the form of last year has seen him pick up suitors. All Nigeria Soccer have reported that Championship Millwall are in advanced talks with a winger. The Reading Chronicle is told that although an approach is made by the Lions, the Royals are prepared to fight hard for the star man and have rejected early advances. It remains to be seen whether Neil Harrison Mill will return for the forward, with Azeez heavily linked to Plymouth Argyle in January. Nelson Abbey and Tom Holmes were infamously sold off without approval from boss Ruben Sellers in the winter, while Caelan Vickers and Tom McIntyre also departed. Unable to enter the transfer market until progress is made with the ownership saga, the club would be unable to replace Azeez if he was to depart. So there you go. So a number of things to pick apart through there. So the Royals are prepared to fight hard for the star man, but have rejected early advances. What does that mean? It means they want more money. They're fighting hard for more money. They're not fighting hard to keep him. Now, here's the thing. His contract was going to run out in the summer, but he had an option. So he was allowed from January to start speaking to other clubs. And that's why he was linked with moving in January to Plymouth Argyle. Because they probably would have said, well, let's have him now because his contract's going to run out. And I think at the time Reading needed the money, but they said no. And they waited, and then they triggered his contract in this off-season. But he's still got a year left. So Millwall could have been speaking to him from January about signing him. And now, maybe they were hoping they were going to get him on the free. But obviously, if there is an option in the contract, the option will almost always be triggered. So now Mill have to pay a fee. So, and here's the thing: so saying and they're not gonna let him go, like they just want as much money as they can get. And again, another thing at the bottom, see, they can't buy a replacement. They have to wait for the owner. I don't know what's going on with Reading. I know their owner got fined or something. I don't know if they're forcing him out or what's happening, but so obviously that's another thing that's complicating it. But yeah, he seems a decent player. Kind of the player that we probably should be signing. And it's just interesting if it does happen, or if it doesn't happen, and the reasons that's behind that. And listen, when we hear that Mill have had a bid rejected, that's no surprise to us. We know over the history of recent years, Millwall, they love lowballing offers. We can't outbid anyone. We can't lay a big wad of cash on the table and say take it or leave it. Like we go, this is our offer, and then other clubs go, well, are you serious? No, they reject it straight away, and then we have to make probably 3 or 4 more offers, and then that's how we get our players. We've had in recent years signing transfers, like players that we've gone to, tried to sign, didn't happen, went back the next year, and the players, oh wow, they really want to sign me. Like that happened with Fleming and others. They really want to sign me. It wasn't just, oh, we need a striker, let's get this guy, because they were here last year and they've come back again. So they really, really do want to sign me. So yeah, they make it personal. So even if we don't sign this guy this year, maybe next year. But we certainly do need some signings right now this season. But interestingly, to see that we're linked with this guy. Now, moving on to this. As I told you in a video last Wednesday when the fixtures came out, that within 7 days, as in by within a week, so Wednesday, it's today, day is today, Sky will have to make their fixtures from the first 2 months of the season, and they have done that. And this is from millwallfc.co.uk. 3 Mill fixtures moved for Sky Sports coverage. Interesting photo there. Sky Mill have managed to find a seat with the number still on it. 3 of Millwall's 24-25 fixtures have been moved for live coverage on Sky Sports. So 3 in the first 2 months, in August and September, and that doesn't include another game that's already been moved. Oh no, it does. Yes, it's 3 in total, not 4, 3. So the Lions' opening day meeting with Watford has already been confirmed as a 12:30 kickoff, as I said last season when all this stuff was announced. That Sky had said that every game across all 3 leagues would be shown live on opening weekend, and this is what they've done. They moved every game in the Championship to 12:30 kickoff. But that game will now be joined by a further trio, meaning with the trip to Hull City on Saturday the 24th of August, kickoff at 12:30 PM, to be shown on Sky Sports Plus. So no, yeah, it is another 3, so it's 4. It's 4. Mill's home match with Luton Town on Saturday the 14th of September will be broadcast on Sky Sports Football. Again, kickoff 12:30, and we'll see in a minute what's going on there. With the quick hop over to West London on Queen's Park Rangers 7 days later, now also beginning at 12:30 on Sky Sports Plus. So 2 games in 2 weeks. Luton at home and QPR away moved for a lunchtime kickoff. Any further alterations to the Lions fixtures will be announced on millfc.co.uk. Well, we're not going to get any more changes until August the 10th, I believe. So when the season kicks off, Sky have said we will select all of the games from September to January, the first week of January. So then all of those games will be set. So let's have a look first at Mill's fixtures as they stand now. So all of the ones from August down to the end of September are set. So if you're thinking of travelling from abroad, spending a lot of money, obviously these are the times and dates. They're set, and they will be British summertime. The clocks don't change until October, so yeah, they're set. The times are set. So here we go. That means that so we've got 4 of our first 6 league games have been moved for Sky. So there's only 2 at the original Saturday 3 o'clock. And here we go. So obviously the home game against Watford, that's 12:30 kickoff. That game, the cup game, 7:45, that will be on television. All of those games will be shown on Sky Sports Plus as well, but they don't have to be moved because they're midweek. 3 o'clock away at Bristol City, that's at 3 o'clock. And then Hull City away, that is a lunchtime kickoff. Sheffield Wednesday at home, that is a 3 o'clock kickoff. Saturday the 31st, is that bank holiday weekend? I don't know, I have to check my calendar. Obviously there was a break for international, and then when we come back from the international break, 2 weeks in a row, Saturday the 14th of September, Luton Town at home, lunchtime kickoff. The week after, Queen's Park Rangers away, a lunchtime kickoff as well. And then after that, Preston at home, 3 o'clock kickoff, Saturday the 28th. And these are all set. So yeah, like I said, interesting that we only have, we have 3. Is it 3? Yeah, so we've got 3 games Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff. So there you go. So yes, this is what it's good. This is it. This is what it's going to be this season. They can just move games to lunchtime, and that's how you're going to have to deal with it. Now, how many of these are legitimately being moved to show on Sky because people want to see them? How many of them being moved to stop and try and discourage away fans from going to these games? Be interesting to see. So now, let's have a look at this. This is from EFL.com, and it's their full broadcast selection that they've done. Now, they told us when they did this that there would be games spread out all through the weekend. Thursday game, Friday night game, Saturday lunchtime game, Saturday evening game, maybe a Sunday lunch and a Sunday night game. Well, that hasn't been the case. What we're seeing now, 12:30, Saturday 12:30, Saturday 12:30, Saturday 12:30. So here's the thing: what's the selling point of this? Like, get Sky Sports Plus so you can watch all these games, and then the games are all at the same time. You can't watch all the games, even if you wanted to. You couldn't watch all the games. It's impossible. You can't watch all the games. So yeah, it's not about being able to watch the games. It's about have the choice and the selection of being able to watch the games. And here you go. So these are the 5 games in the Championship that they have on the second weekend, because obviously all of the games are live on the first weekend. That's why they've moved them all. So here you go. So we can see Friday night game, 8 o'clock kickoff. 3 games Saturday lunchtime. No surprise, Leeds are there. Now, interesting. Will this affect Leeds United? Is this going to be a negative or positive? I don't know. What do you think? Obviously, for the fans, probably a bit of a negative, but for the players and the team, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Is it going to be increased costs in terms of hotel stays or what? I don't know. I do not know. Have the players for the QPR game. I imagine that they wouldn't have stayed in a hotel for the QPR game. Will they have to now? Or will they have to wake up super early and then travel there? Like, it might affect us in a way that we don't really understand, but will become apparent as the season goes through. So obviously, this is still on the second weekend. Again, look, there's 3 games in Sky Bet League 1, and 2 of them Saturday at 12:30. And then here's the thing that they're doing. They told us Sunday at the 12 or the 5. Well, no. It's at the 3 o'clock. So what's going on here? So there's a game on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Well, what's that about? Well, that's so they can have, I guess, they can have the Premier League game with the 12 o'clock kickoff. They'll have this game here, 3 o'clock kickoff, because this is on Sky Sports Football. This is on Sky Sports Plus. This is on Sky Sports Football here. And then they can have the evening Premiership game, the 5 o'clock kickoff one. So there you go. And here we go. Look, another 2 games. Sky Bet League 2 at 12:30. So here, if you have Sky Sports Plus, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games all on at the same time to choose from at Saturday the 17th of August at 12:30. West Brom Leeds, Derby Middlesbrough, Portsmouth Luton Town, Charlton Leyton Orient, Shrewsbury Town Peterborough United, Bromley, Wimbledon, and Carlisle Barrow. So what sense does that make? They haven't spread the games over the weekend. They're all at Saturday at 12 o'clock kickoff. So if this is a thing that they're doing this season, what the hell is going on? And here we go, Millwall's game at Hull. This is the third weekend of the season. 12:30 kickoff. And again, Friday night game. And then 3 Saturday lunchtime. And then the game Sunday 3 o'clock. So there you go. And that's Swansea versus Cardiff. A known problem game in terms of trouble. 3 o'clock on a Sunday. So maybe that's kind of what they're trying to placate the fans who are upset with 3 o'clock on a Saturday with it's 3 o'clock on a Sunday. But that's not the same thing. That's totally different. Like the vibe on a Saturday and the vibe on a Sunday is totally different. You can feel it in the air, like the days of the week when people are out there. It feels totally different. Not just at football. When you're walking down the street, you can tell. It's Saturday today. That's why it's like this. Or it's Sunday. That's why there's no one here until like 3 o'clock in the evening because they're all fucking hungover and still in bed. This is the League 1 and League 2 games you can see. So here's the first Thursday night game. That's a League 2 game. Notts County versus Grimsby. That's 8 o'clock on a Thursday. So it looks like that's a kind of a shit. What do you say? That's a kind of the shitty end of the stick in terms of where to put the games. They're going to be putting League 2 games there. They're not going to be putting Championship games there. Championship games, here we go again. Friday at 8 o'clock. So again, here we go. This is what seems what they're doing. Because this is, I'm showing you what they're doing. And it's been the same all the way through so far. Friday at 8 o'clock. 3 games at Saturday lunchtime. And a Sunday 3 o'clock kickoff. And that Sunday 3 o'clock game will be on Sky Sports Football. And the Friday one will be on Sky Sports Football, which is the traditional television channel style model that they're using, not the Sky Sports Plus streaming model that they're moving to. And here we go again. Monday 8 o'clock kickoff, Salford City versus MK Dons. When's the last time we played a Monday game at the Den, or even a Monday game in general in an away game? I can't really, it's not really a thing that we do, is it? I don't remember. 7th of September. Now this is interesting. Look, one game. There's only one game. What's that about? Well, no. On Saturday the 7th of September, you'll see in a minute when we get to the end, every single game in Sky Bet League 1 and League 2 will be shown because this is the international break and they've asked for permission from UEFA to do that. And they're only showing this game here because it says Sky Sports Football. So this game will be shown on the television channel Sky Sports Football. All of the other games in League 1 and League 2 will be on Sky Sports Plus. So here we go again. The week after, you've got your Friday night game, 8 o'clock kickoff. 3 games Saturday lunchtime, Millwall Luton. They love showing Millwall Luton, don't they? They love showing Millwall Luton. And then Sunday 3 o'clock again. This is what they're doing next season. I'm just showing you. It's the same all the way. And then we got Sky Bet League 2 again. They get the shitty end of the stick with the Thursday 8 o'clock kickoff, which is that game is moved forward. So like with Setanta, you remember Setanta? I didn't mind that actually. I quite preferred the Friday night games. It gave you the weekend to do other things. And having the game move forward, because I like midweek games. I like midweek games under the lights. I do like that kind of atmosphere. And here we go again, as you mentioned, QPR away, Saturday lunchtime, Friday night 8 o'clock, 3 games at Saturday lunchtime, and this time Sunday 12 o'clock kickoff. And the reason for that, I would have suspected, is because that's Preston versus Blackburn, bit of a local rivalry, so 12 o'clock kickoff, not 3 o'clock. And then we go down, and again, Sky Bet League 2. They get the shitty end of the stick with the Monday night kickoff. So they get the Thursday night kickoffs, they get the Monday night kickoffs. So Sky weren't lying. There are going to be Friday night games and Monday night games. That's for Sky Bet League 2 to take, not for the Championship. Because the Championship, here we go again. Friday night 8 o'clock, 3 games at Saturday lunchtime, but this time back to Sunday 3 o'clock. So there you go. This is what Sky are going to be doing next season. Interesting. So here we go. I think this is the first one. Saturday nighttime game, 7:45 kickoff on a Saturday night. Barnsley versus Stockport County. Okay. So that's as much as we've got so far. So they waited until the last selection of the Saturday before they did a Saturday night game. Again, by that time, I think it'll start getting dark, won't it? And then you'll get the in October when you move the clocks back, and it'll get even darker. So in a landmark first, all Sky Bet EFL fixtures for the opening weekend will be broadcast live on Sky Sports, as we mentioned previously in the videos if you've been watching. Schedules and slots as we've seen. With the uplifting matches, fans can expect the following template for broadcast selection matches for regular weekends where all divisions in the Premier League play up until the end of September. This is subject to non-foreseeable match postponements. So the games are set now, like I've said. So if you're planning on coming over for any games up to the end of September, it's done and dusted. Sort your tickets out. Up to 10 regular weekend games across the 3 divisions will be broadcast. 5 Sky Bet Championship matches, 5 games across League 1 and League 2. Up to 3 Championship matches, and for the first time at least 1 League 1 or League 2 fixture will be broadcast on Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Football. The remaining broadcast fixtures will be available to watch via Sky Sports Plus. 26 out of 36 regular weekend games across the 3 divisions will remain in the Saturday 3 PM slot, which will not be broadcast in the UK. But if you are abroad, obviously none of this stuff that I'm talking about will be for you, because you can watch it. If you're abroad, you can watch all the games at 3 o'clock. It's fine. For matches on a regular weekend broadcast outside of the blocked hours, fans can watch 7 matches on a Saturday lunchtime, frequent slots on a Friday night, and additional selected picks on a Thursday night, Sunday afternoon, and Monday night. TV pick notice. I'm not going to read that. So, international break weekends. All fixtures played in League 1 and League 2 will be available for broadcast on Sky Sports. The majority of those in a Saturday 3 o'clock slot. So, Saturday 3 o'clock football will be broadcast on international weekends from League 1 and League 2. At least 1 match from each division will be broadcast on Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Football, with the remaining games available to stream via Sky Sports Plus. So there you go. Article 48 blocked hours will not apply during international break weekends. Before the season started, the EFL with the Premier League nominated applicable dates to submit to UEFA via the Football Association. So they basically offered permission. Interesting. I didn't realise that came from UEFA. I thought it came from the FA. And I didn't know we had to ask for UEFA for permission to do that. I thought it was the leagues themselves, maybe the FA, because they didn't want the grassroots football to be affected by televised football. And then they talk about the highlights on the radio, but like I just shown you, so we can talk about what they're going to do. they've shown us what they're going to do. It's going to be a Friday night game, Friday 8 o'clock kickoff in the Championship, and there's going to be 3 games at Saturday lunchtime. Then there's going to be a game on Sunday, usually at 3 o'clock, sometimes at 12 o'clock. So that looks like what they're going to do. So those are the slots that seemingly we're going to get in Millwall. But we'll see. And to be honest, I think if for the home games, we will probably get the Saturday lunchtime kickoffs more than we'll get the Friday night games, or the Monday night games, or the Sunday 3 o'clock games. But we'll have to wait and see, but that's what it looks like. So there you go. Now, talking about games, this was put up the other day, forgot to put it in the video yesterday. We have, this is the, obviously with the Sky Bet Championship fixture list confirmed, we have the categories selected, but we don't have any ticket prices. So what's going on there? Well, this is from millfc.co.uk. We've got Category A, Category B and Category C. What that means is Category A will cost more than Category B, which will cost more than Category C. See, there's only 4 games in Category C. Generally games that not a lot of people go to. And usually why they do this is because obviously the teams in Category A will charge us more for away tickets. And in terms of, we have to charge them the same that we charge our own fans for a similar view. So what they decided to do, I think, is to split it into 3 categories so they can charge Leeds fans more, but they're also charging Millwall fans more. Obviously, there's a lot of demand by Millwall fans to go to that Leeds game, even though it's going to be on a Tuesday night. Well, that might actually be a bit interesting, but I doubt many Leeds fans will travel down for that. So yeah. There you go. These are the games that are Category A, Category B, Category C. In terms of, obviously, if you've got a season ticket, you're sorted. In terms of match prices, and if you go week by week or you go to individual games, you'll be paying more for A than you will for B, than you will for C. But like I said, no ticket prices yet. So what's going on now? So we've got the shirts out, we've got the fixtures out. We haven't signed any players, but well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll be signing some players soon. When are the memberships going on sale? Where are the ticket prices? Yeah, no, not yet. The ticket office website is under maintenance. Millwall Football Club's ticketing website is currently under maintenance as the lines build up to switching ticketing providers again. Sales of items such as 24-25 season tickets are suspended. The club will update supporters when sales are able to resume. Thank you for your understanding and patience. Here we go again. They're changing providers again. Yeah, so we'll see how we go, and we'll see if that goes through smoothly. And then we'll have to wait to see how much individual ticket prices are costing. And there you go. Now moving on to this from southwarknews.co.uk. Convenience, availability and getting out of your comfort zone. Neil Harris reveals thinking behind Millwall games in Spain against Nottingham Forest and Real Murcia. The Lions will be heading abroad later this month. Neil Harris said he is looking forward to getting his players out of their comfort zone after Millwall revealed their pre-season games to take place in Spain. The Lions will face Premier League side Nottingham Forest on Tuesday, July the 23rd, before taking on Spanish third-tier side Real Murcia on Friday, July the 26th. Both games will be hosted at the Pinatar Arena, and tickets have already been put on sale for fans via the club. Well, it's not via the club website because you have to click on a link that takes you to the Pinatar Arena, and they're the ones selling it. So it's from the Pinatar Arena website. The Forest game will kick off at 6 p.m. UK time, while the clash against Real Murcia will take place at 10 a.m. UK time. Both fixtures will come after Millwall face Gillingham at Priestfield Stadium next Saturday on July the 13th. Asked for the big thinking behind the fixtures, Harris told the News then. Convenient, availability and timing are of course 3 factors. I've been very clear already that some of the early fixtures before Spain were already set before I joined the football club. So I certainly wasn't coming and change anything that we already agreed to. That's not my style. I wanted to add that ideally a Premier League opponent to our pre-season programme, and Forest tick that box, so we're really looking forward to that one. It's a real challenge. And while we're away, I've always done it in the past that I like to play a foreign opponent, something completely different, someone we know nothing about and they know nothing about us. Different style of play, different technical ability, different weather conditions, different pitches, etc., etc. It just takes you completely out of your comfort zone. It's a morning kickoff as well, so it's completely random, and that's the beauty of the challenge. I'll expect Forest to be absolutely superb outfit and Real Murcia to be the same, but a different challenge. Harris said more pre-season games were likely to come, including a home game in a month's time. He added, there are more fixes around that. Some are behind closed doors friendlies. A lot of fans, especially older ones, like when we took the first team to the local games at Welling and Dartford. But times have changed now, and the level of opponent we need to be ready for at the start of the season and adapted, and the financial implications are very different now in the modern world. There will be 2 or 3 training ground games behind closed doors against opponents, home and away, and there's a home friendly penciled in for August the 3rd, so that's been finalised at the moment, and that will be announced by the club in the coming days. But the programme is probably the best we've ever put together as a football club. To play Forest and Murcia in Spain is brilliant. What a great opportunity for the lads to enjoy and test themselves against Premier League and Spanish opponents. A great opportunity for the fans that are able to travel and spend a few days watching their team abroad. It's a really impressive pre-season schedule. So there you go. So we are going to get the... Now, interesting, so if they announce the team that we're playing on August the 3rd, which will be in 4 weeks' time, and they don't have a ticket website up yet, that will be interesting. Usually they sell tickets for games 3 weeks in advance, so, but we'll have to wait and see. Interesting again, behind closed doors friendlies. Will there be one this Saturday, on Saturday the 6th? Obviously, big game of football on Saturday. I think the England game, the Dutch game as well, is it on Saturday? So maybe they might play on Friday. So interesting if we get news of that, or whether they keep it secret squirrel. Obviously, if we get absolutely battered in a behind closed doors game, I would imagine that they would probably try and keep it a bit secret. But what they usually do in the first game back in one of these games is they don't actually have a proper game. They have a 3-sided game. What does that mean? 20 minutes. So they play 20 minutes, then play another 20 minutes, then play another 20 minutes. So rather than 2 45s, they play 3 20s. So there you go. But we'll wait and see. And if they do play, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know the result. Now, moving on to this. My goodness, what is this? This is Mill's new home goalkeeper shirt for the 24-25 season, which sadly won't be worn by Matija Sarkic. It's salmon pink. Salmon. Doesn't it look good? And again, carrying on from the last couple of seasons, it's short sleeve, so it's basically designed as a fashion statement rather than a practical kit for any goalkeepers to buy and wear. It's I don't know, I like the look of it, and I have to wait and see, but it doesn't look that bad actually. I think pink is one of the kits that we haven't played. I've seen these days of first in home kits, away kits, and third kits. We've had silver, we've had gold, we've had a military kit, we've had all sorts of kit, haven't we? We haven't had a pink away kit. Or black. I know we've had black. Have we had black? No, we didn't. Did we? We had black, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, we've even had red sport kit. Remember that? I like that kit. But we haven't had pink. So this is just the goalkeeper's kit. But there you go. That doesn't look half bad, in my opinion. And that's available to buy right now in the club shop, online and in person, I believe. So there you go. That came out today, totally unexpected. But there you go. Obviously, The kit is available to buy as well. The actual home kit. Today was the day they released it into the wild. I don't know if you've seen anybody wearing it yet, other than the players, obviously, that we saw in yesterday's video. Now, I'm going to end the video by looking at any transfers that came through in the last couple of days. Interestingly, a lot of goalkeepers are moving for some reason. I don't know why. We've got Jonathan Bond, who was in America. His contract ran out in February because their season ended then. Hasn't had a club since then. He's gone back to Watford, who are in our division. Joe Day is a goalkeeper as well, but that's not in the Championship. Interesting, I think Cheltenham, Joe Day and Owen Evans are both goalkeepers. So Cheltenham have signed 2 goalkeepers, much like Birmingham has signed 2 goalkeepers. Obviously not good for us. Not that any of those players are probably at the level that we need, but we are in the market for probably 1 or 2 goalkeepers ourselves. So that's interesting. In terms of other teams in our league, Sheffield Wednesday have signed Olak Kobaki from Arka Gdynia. Okay. Now, Louis Sibley, a player that we actually made bids for when Gary Rout was here, we tried to sign. He's the young lad at Derby who scored a hat-trick against us, and after that has done sweet FA. He let his contract run out, and he has gone to Oxford United. Why has he done that? I don't know. Very weird, very weird. Derby County, clearly a bigger club. Maybe something's gone on there, I don't know. But he's off to Oxford. So there you go. Very weird. Who else have we got in our league? No one. That's it. So there you go. Yesterday, Archie Gray, Leeds sold Archie Gray to Tottenham for £30 million. What the hell is going on in this world? Is he really that good? I don't understand it. Why did they do that? Why did they do that indeed? I don't know. Any Championship signings? With Plymouth, Darko Giabe went from Leeds to Plymouth on loan. That's a loan within the division. Caden Jackson's joined Derby from Ipswich. Who else have we got? Alfie May left Charlton to go to Birmingham. Interesting. Birmingham probably going to be the favourites for winning League One now, no? Vicente Reyes gone from Norwich to Cambridge on a loan. Leeds taking some of that money that they got from Archie Gray, that obscene amount of money. Buying Joe Rodon. Again, so even though they're being forced to sell a load of players, how the hell they've got 30 million for RG Gray, I don't know, but they've spent... it's one of them. I've just realised. So hang on, it's one of them. So they got 30 million for Archie Gray, but then they then spent 10 million, and it's the same club, Tottenham. So it's like the thing that Evan did the other day. It's a PPR player swap. So it's probably a way for Tottenham to get sort out their budget. Interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? What else have we got? Plymouth again, signing another player. Slavia Prague on loan, Mohamed Tijani. And Ryan Woods, former Millwall player Ryan Woods, has gone from Hull to Exeter on a free. Former Millwall youngster Lyle Taylor has signed for Colchester United from Cambridge. And Jerry Yates, I believe we were linked with Jerry Yates. He's gone on loan from Swansea to Derby. So there you go. Teams in our division making moves, Plymouth and Derby. Will we sign anyone? Maybe tomorrow. Come back tomorrow's video. I will let you know if we signed anyone. And hopefully, I mean, it's getting a bit desperate, isn't it? What's going on? But Azeez, Femi Azeez, yeah, yes, please. Let's get that one done. That would be fantastic. And on that note, thank you for watching, and goodbye.